Is Jayson Tatum top 5 to you?
Boy, hey, let me hit that real quick. Hold on. I got something for that real quick.
You know, that's barbecue chicken down there.
Barbecue
That's,
chicken.
nigga, that's barbecue chicken. Nigga, hey, Jayson Tatum is top 5, bro. He
Okay.
proved himself. Look, I'm gonna break it down for you like I broke it down for you mad times. You already know. I already told you this shit, right? If you in the first round, you're not the favorite, bro.
I agree.
For one, you outplay the best player in the world consensusly that everybody wants to say is the best player in the world for whatever metric or for whatever reason, right? Kevin Durant, you outplay him.
Yeah.
In times of that series, you one up them, and I'm talking about one-on-one. You outplayed him on both sides of the court. You swept him. In what day and age or in what society does that not matter, bro? Does that not matter? If that was Kawhi Leonard who did that to Katie, we wouldn't hear the end of it. If that was LeBron James who did that to Katie, we would not hear the end of it. If that was Stephen Curry, for one, who did that to Katie, we would not hear the end of it. Why is it not the same energy with Jayson Tatum? Why? Because, throughout the playoffs, I'll give you that. He was, rocky. But we cannot ignore that first series right there. We cannot ignore that. We cannot ignore what he did in its totality in the playoffs, right? People want to knock him for his finals performance. I get that as well. But why don't we keep that same energy for LeBron in his first final performance? Why don't we? Although Jayson Tatum and his team were the favorites in the finals. As crazy as that may sound, yes, they were the favorites over the Golden State Warriors, bro. Everybody was going with the Celtics because of what they did to KD, because of what they did to Giannis. You know Giannis didn't have his best second place, you know that. But because of those factors is why they were the favorites. Jayson Tatum is top 5 right now. Jayson Tatum, and I know this may not, have any relevance to the fucking question, but Jayson Tatum is better than Kevin Durant right now. I don't care what anyone says. Because he did that. I'm not ignoring that. Until KD proves me otherwise, bro, Jayson Tatum is over him, bro, and Jayson Tatum is top 5, bro, right now, bro.
I feel like you said everything there was said. I don't really have anything else to say because I agree 100%. He beat, who they had as the best player in the world coming off that last season, who was an MVP favorite before going down as hurt. Kevin Durant he was averaging 30 points. We know Steph. It was between Steph and KD. Then he went down, with his slump, and he did what he did. Then we seen Joel, Jokic, Giannis, and KD emerge, and KD was at the top, and we seen that. And then for Jayson Tatum to go out there, and everybody was going for the Nets because they seen Kyrie Irving drop 60, they seen KD average 30 for the season, they seen all this. They was like, oh yeah, we healthy. We only missing Ben Simmons, but we don't need him to beat the Celtics. And what did Jayson Tatum do? He went out there and averaged 30 points, almost 30 points against the best player in the world, against two of the top 5 offensive players in the world. He outscored both of them while playing stellar defense on Kevin Durant. That whole team played stellar defense, but Jayson Tatum stuck out more because he was the guy who said, "Yo, I'm gonna guard Kevin Durant." Then on top of that, he went and hit it's a layup, but he still hit the game-winning shot.
I forgot about that.
He hit the game-winning shot in the first game. And most games were close. Most of the games were close, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't. The Nets should have won. They should have at least got them out of there in 5 games, and it was the opposite. Celtics end up sweeping them.
But I think I gotta recount what I said because I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it now. It's a top 5. What would a top 5 look like with Jayson Tatum in it though?
Shit. You name off your top 5.
Well, I gotta put Giannis first.
Definitely.
Jokic.
Okay.
I really want to put Curry, but I'm gonna put Jokic. I'm gonna put Jokic 2.
Okay.
Curry 3. 4 Luka.
And that 5 spot. So we're gonna like when you say who that 5 spot is, we're gonna transition into the third topic, which is it had to do with a little bit of what you just talking about now. So who you got at that 5 spot?
would you put Joel Embiid over Jayson Tatum?
I don't want to, because if I say why, it's gonna lead into another topic. But no, I can't, because of the simple fact that Joel Embiid averaged 22 points, bro. He went from 31 to 22 points, bro. Come on, like, never happened to MJ. Never happened to I'm not gonna say it never happened to LeBron, but when LeBron was in his MVP years,
But
at
he
least.
was injured though. I mean, I know I'm the same person saying that it's always something for him, always an excuse for him, but he
I
was
feel like
severely
Jayson
injured, bro.
Tatum had a strong regular season. 27, 8 and 6, or 8 and 4. I'm sorry, shooting 45, 35, and almost 90% from the free throw. So I feel like he had a decent regular season. Probably not as good as Joel Embiid, but when it came to the playoffs, he averaged 26. Played the most playoff games. Obviously they, someone of the Celtics would have played the most, but he was there every game. He tried to do his best every game. Shot 39 from the three. Hit 80% of his free throws, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. He did, as good as he can. He did lead the playoffs in turnovers, total turnovers, but we know that's gonna happen when you contend, like you always dribbling the basketball, or the ball is always in your hand. The offense usually gets going when the ball is in his hand, because his point guard is Marcus Smart, who is not really like a stellar playmaker. He's not really a good playmaker. Some people think he's awful. Some people just don't think he's good as all as a playmaker. So, which is understandable. So I get why he averages that, but then the fact that Joel Embiid couldn't get past the second round and hasn't been able to make a conference finals since he's been healthy, I just don't know. When I say healthy, I mean like since he's been since he's been able to play, because we know the first 2 years of Joel Embiid's career, he didn't get to play any games. As time went on, he averaged. He just became a beast. And I would have gave him maybe that 3 to 4 spot, just if he just performed better than he did. Because I'm really getting sick and tired of putting this guy in the discussion, and he keeps failing and failing. Last year, a lot of people blame Ben Simmons for the, not taking a layup, and which is a very good cause to blame him. But Joel Embiid also did not perform as well. So, I can't fully put that on Ben Simmons. They shouldn't be in that position in the first place. It's Trae Young and John Collins, bro.
They would have
Trae Young and John Collins.
played the blame game all the time. That's usually what happens. That's usually what happens. It's old. That's why I say, like, it's always something for Joel Embiid. It's always, but that we could talk about that a whole nother time, because
Yeah, definitely a whole nother time. But listen, if you got Joel at that 5 spot, I understand. My top 5. Now this is where it's gonna transition into the next topic. So, at 1 I have Nikola Jokic. At 2 I have Giannis. So we have the same names, really, just a little switched around besides 1. So at 2 I got Giannis. At 3 I got Steph. At 4 I got Luka, just like you. And at 5 I do have it'd be a toss up between Jayson Tatum, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant and Joel Embiid. But if I had to choose one, since Jayson Tatum made it farther than all 3 of them, not only that, he had a decent playoff run. I wouldn't say it was bad. I wouldn't say it was superstar worthy, but I would say it was a good playoff run. Not just something that I can't tarnish his career for. Not at all. Being he made 3 of the last 5 ECFs and 1 finals and 1 All NBA first this season. I gotta give him that 5 spot. So I'm gonna go Jayson Tatum.